Adnan, Chetan, Jigar, Jiku, Ajit, Samad, Jarat, Anoop, Akil, Mohammed Faisal, Prakash, Mohsin, Mafi, Priti, Priya, Ajitosh, Tushar, Ubaid, Jiku, Sir Wasim, Sir Irfan, Sayyid, Vishnu, Kam, Mohammed, Vandana, Velkumar, Ali Raza, Edwin, Chandra, Mohammed, Imran, Sir Arfat, Deepak, Adnan, Ajay, Batu, Ibrahim, Murli, Rizwan, Sachin, Sujit, Pomple, Riya, Sayyid, Faisal, Harun, Khan, Vinay, Javed, Sanger, Farid, Pradeep, Prem, Abhishek, Amir. Well, congratulations, Muhammad, Parita, Nabi. One of the most important thing of the program is to make sure that you become certified project management professional. Now we have 450 PMPs. So next goal is to make sure you really become the next PMP. So while you are watching, let me know if you can hear me correctly and if you can see me correctly, if there is anything that you would like to know. In this video, I'm going to share every single thing that you need to know about project management professional. See, every single month, people are clearing PMP. People are doing things that they dream to do. But today I want to share the journey of 450 PMPs with you. I want to share the journey that every single student can clear PMP if they set their goals towards it. You see, the reason that we use every single thing for you, a customized roadmap that has been made for you, a follow-up system, the system that talks about how you are going to study, a system that talks about what is the most important thing for you. Question answer session, 3 to 4 question answer session every single way. Every single week we are gonna do these question answer session. My best PMP simulator, the simulator that has been designed patent for you, the simulator that has been designed so that it can work for your users. This is the best simulator in the market. Let me check my voice, is it okay, so that what I'm sharing is clear to you. What I'm sharing, good, voice is fine. Then what do you get? A PMP marathon, the PMP mastermind class, the PMP aspirant, the ATP mocks, all those things are designed for one and only one purpose. That when you join the program, when you hold my hand, we can help you clearing the PMP. Today, 2 students have cleared: Kalsoom from Pakistan, Shafan from UAE. Yesterday, 6 students cleared. Like if I talk, today is Friday when I'm recording this journey, exactly 1 week left for the program. The thing is, the important thing about this thing is that every single student who is clearing is becoming certified PMP. In the last 1 week, like today's Friday, 23 students have cleared PMP. 23 students, guys. I'm posting a single journey, success journey on daily basis. Like I have to record 6 success journey today. And it is not mentioned here. When students clear PMP program, we actually invite them to share their success journey, right? And if you are enrolled in my program, you get the opportunity to ask directly question to those students who have enrolled, who have just cleared in the PMP. This is something that I cannot put price. This is something that is, I believe, that can give you the real thing, how the PMP exam is oriented. That gives you the context. Okay, this is the exam and that's how you should prepare. I love this thing for all the students, and you can also get all these things in the program. So let's put the date of the program for you. By the way, if you already know about me and you want to join the program, the class starts on 15th of November, and this is my number. Okay. So I'm going to explain a little bit in more detail what is going to happen in the program. 15th of November, it is 7 p.m. UAE time or 10 a.m. EST, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday for 2 weeks, then the coaching till you become PMP. Now this is an important thing, that how we design the program, how we craft the program, we take into consideration what your learning style is. We take into consideration how you should study, how you should work, and build on that. The goal here is that to make a system what works for you. The goal here is to make sure that the system that we have made, the system that we are working in, is working for you. It has worked for 450 students in this month, in this year. 450 students. It has worked for them. And if it has worked for them, I'm 100% sure it can work for you too. This is something I truly believe in. If something has worked for them, I'm sure it can work for you. We need to draft it, we need to work into it, and it will work magic for you. We will use a case study. We'll use a case study and we will build the program on the base of that. For example, in the last class, what we did, we used the case study of Orion. Orion is a Meta AI glasses. Before that, we used iPhone and things of those nature that people know. Sometimes we use a thing that is entirely out of the way. People don't even know about it and they have to research on it. Then we divide them into the breakout room. They make the project charter onto that. Okay, what are the things that we need, how we are going to develop it, etc, etc. We make an entire case study into that. Okay, how the charter should be developed, how the plan should be made, how this should be done, how this should be done. You see, in PMP, you must know about 18 plans and 33 documents. This is a must thing to know. You cannot know those documents, you cannot know those elements unless you have worked with those elements. So what we do in our program, we actually give you a live template which you work into it. You use the case study and we work to define that. This month we are going to use a different case study. Like, I love to use a different case study every single time, and this time will be different. Every case study will orient according to their need. Every case study will be what is required right now, and it is developed accordingly, right? The case study will be used, and then I'm gonna use my 7-step formula to how to solve PMP questions. I'm gonna reveal that 7-step formula in the class. We are going to work on it, and starting from day one, we are going to work to make sure you really understand how to solve PMP question. That is the cornerstone, that is the heart of our program. That we consider that PMP exam, since we know that, is not based on any book. That PMI is saying it for last 3 years, that PMP exam is not based on PEM book. PMP exam is not based on any book. PEM book and other books are a reference guide. They are there so that as a reference you can look into that. Like, if you look at the PEM book 7, they patently made PEM book 7 in a way that you stop considering it as a guide. They made it as a reference material and then put all other things online. But people are so persistent net, no, the exam comes from that. No yaar, exam does not come from the pin book. Exam comes from exam content outline, and we are gonna work into that thing. You need three things for the exam. Content. What content is there? I need to know. Flow, and how to solve questions. You need to know these three things: how the content, what are the content, what is the flow, and how to solve question answers. Now let's talk about the content. Content is exam content outline. Flow, if we talk about the flow, now it is going to be very interesting for you now, right? Let me give you a high level flow right now here. Flow of the PMP exam is like this: initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and control, and closing. There are 5 process groups: initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and control, and closing. In initiation, only 3 things happen. In initiation, only 3 things happen. The project charter is made. Project charter has been made. Now with the project charter, your real work starts. With the project charter, we work into that. Okay, now we can start the work. Now we have authority to do the work. Now the work can officially start. That is shared by the project charter. You have authority, resource, all the high level information. Then you make an assumption log. Assumption log talks about what are the key assumptions of the project. You identify the stakeholder and make stakeholder register. These 3 things are made in initiation, right? The purpose of planning, as the name says, planning, is to make project management plan. This talks about how to do the things. Very critical. It only talks about how to do the things. It does not talk about doing it. It does not talk about anything else. It just gives you a guidance, okay, how you are going to do that thing. That's it. So we make through it stakeholder management plan, we make communication management plan, we make resource management plan. Okay, all the part of the planner. Then of course 3 baselines: scope, schedule, cost plan, quality, risk, procurement plan, all those plans. Then development life cycle, delivery, how to work into that. So all plans are made: stakeholder, communication, team, that is resource management plan, then risk, quality, procurement. You make all the plan. Of course 3 plans and their baseline: scope management plan, requirement management plan, schedule management plan, schedule baseline, cost management plan. And these 3 baselines are called combined as baselines. Once the planning is done, once the planning is approved, now you are going to do work. A very important thing to understand here: in the planning, we decide, especially I would say in the scope and schedule part, are we going to have agile or predictive, or combination of them, hybrid. Here we are going to know agile, predictive, or hybrid, which type we're going to have. So you need to know the 4 values of agile. You need to know 12 principles of agile. That is going to help the mindset of the agile, scrum methodology, the 5 events, the 3 documents, the 3 roles, information radiator. If we go for agile, if we go for predictive, we need to know the plans. Let's say you are preparing for PMP, knowing agile. What do you need to know about agile? You need to know 4 values inside out. I would even say that remember those values. You need to know 12 principles of agile. Very critical. Understand them. No need to memorize, but knowing those 12 principles is critical for your PMP exam. Very important. Once you know 4 values, 12 principle, then understanding Scrum framework is important. Like what are the 5 events? Scrum. In Scrum, sprint planning, daily stand-up, sprint review, sprint retrospective. What is role of product owner, Scrum master, and development team? What is velocity? How do you calculate velocity? What is story points? What are Kanban board, information radiators? If you know that, your agile is good. Then you need to know what these plans have. Actually, I have an article on LinkedIn. I will put the link later on, or you can message me. I'll share it to you. That talks about 18 plans and 33 documents, and then agile it. I'll share it to you for free. Okay, let's say Once the plan is made, now the plan is made. In execution, I love to say that in execution, we close our eyes and we work to produce deliverable. We don't think it is right or wrong. And as the issues are happening, we handle the issue into the issue log. We manage the team, manage their conflicts. We manage communication, manage team, manage stakeholder, conduct procurement. We work with them. What does mean? We do work, do work without any planning. Without already plan is there, without making your own thinking. Whatever the plan is, we are implementing that plan. Now, in monitoring and control, there are two things happen. First, we do variance analysis for all the processes. Are we according to the plan, or plan needs to be updated? We look into that. Is plan okay, or is the plan need to update it? If the plan needs to be updated, we update the plan. How? We raise a change request. Change goes to perform integrated change control, approved. Once the change is approved, all plans can be updated, and the change is actually implemented in execution. Because all the work is done in execution, so change which was approved in monitoring and control is implemented in execution. So we keep on doing this thing, When the deliverables are accepted by the client, then we close the project. Right? We close the project. Initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and control, and closing. You need to know what happens in this process. You don't need to remember all 49 processes. I see many people says how to remember input, tools and technique and output. No, that's an old PMP. You don't need to remember. You need to remember what the three elements happen in initiation. Like what is project charter, assumption log, stakeholder register. You need to know in planning, you make a project management plan. The plan is approved. The plan is approved by change control board and sponsor. The work is done only in execution. We need to know that. That if you want to change a plan, the process is integrated change control. Why you need to know that process? Because change control board is sitting there. And of course, we have a plan, change management plan that is guiding it, and then close the project. This is the high level information I'm sharing. In class, we go through every single thing. Like we will go with the stakeholder register, we'll make the stakeholder plan. We will actually use the stakeholder register and the plan template. I will give it to you. We will discuss the 4 hours of communication. What are the 4 hours of communication? Right information, right time to right people to have right impact. We will discuss team, to the Tuckman ladder, to the conflict management, emotional intelligence, different leadership styles. We'll discuss that. We'll discuss 3 baselines. We'll discuss procurement, the quality, the cost of quality, things like that. In execution, we will discuss how the issue work, things of those nature, how the changes happen both in predictive and agile, and then closing. Once you know the entire content, then we work on solving the PMP question answers. We work with you to guide you how to solve the question answers. What is the best and most effective way to solve the question answers? What you should do, what you should not do. That's what we are doing in our class. That is what one thing that we are proud that once you have gone through my class, student if work on the roadmap that I'm providing them, they can clear PMP in 1 week. Students have done, Ismail did in batch 6, then multiple other students did. They cleared PMP in 1 week, 1 day, 10 days, 15 days. So many people are doing it. If they can do it, I'm sure you can do it. So a very important thing I want to share here. All this thing, the flow, the content, everything is one thing. But the most important thing here is that the class start on 15 and we follow this methodology. I'm going to give you a customized roadmap that works for you. I'm going to follow up with you. There will be a coaching call system that works for you. And I'm going to work with you till you become certified project management professional. Yes, we have hit 450 PMP, but that does not mean we are stopping here. We are just starting here. And I really want to work with you. I want to make sure I can help you and guide you to become the PMP. My goal is to help 700 plus students in this month, right? 700 plus students to work now. I want to work with you. I want to guide you. So let's start your journey. Let's start working into it and let's make you certified PMP. Thank you very much. I hope that was helpful. And if you want to join program, feel free to ping me. Bye-bye.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amir Ali would have come. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually. Like I'm kind of like really
And I
trembling.
got my results and I was above target in all 3 categories.
Wow.
So